easy to answer. A weather report, please, if you can.
We've roughly got a northerly 10-knot wind with scattered medium to high clouds.
Base?
Well, medium to high. It's lower in the mountains than it is on the land.
Give us a number.
Roughly between 6 and 14,000, we believe there'll be scattered cloud.
Good.
Remember that unfortunately this is on the other side of a mountain range.
But no, the mountains will be covered in clouds. Got it.
So
Scattered. Not really covered.
That is one of our reconnaissance pictures of the site. You can't see it because you're looking at the wrong screen, because I've shown you the wrong screen. So I'll put you the right screen up. Right. This is the enrichment site.
Is this the first or second coordinate set?
The coordinates are for this. Both coordinates are the same, just different pictures taken, I believe.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
This is what the coordinates are for. This is where the materials are being housed. This is the enrichment site. We do not have coordinates to that. Our GPS was jammed. We can still see that the facility is still under construction. It's a mixture of wind and hydro powered. We have some slightly different angles for the photos. You can see that the road outpost actually isn't fully operational yet. There's still a crane bringing the windmills up to speed.
Yeah, I know that crane.
Right. There is the dam in the background. That's the Dozari Dam and the river that comes down from the dam. That is looking roughly northwesterly.
I've already run the numbers. This site is 3 miles south of the dam.
Right.
And up to 10 miles away from any nearby helpful terrain features.
Okie dokie.
So some fun might be had.
Yes. This is an outpost that we know has been placed in our territory. And Mr. Sputin himself is not a happy man. He's given us some very, very, very specific orders. Basically, to go and kick its ass. The outpost overlooks a critical infrastructural bridge, which, if taken out, will completely render that pass useless, and we will not have the ability to repair that bridge because of the position they've taken. You can see by the terrain and the contour mapping where the target is. It's in Mike November 6-3. If anybody's looking, I have also left where the power lines are as well, so that you can actually coordinate with where the road is, etc.
No può dar como.
Inglesi, please.
I have another question.
Okay.
For whoever the planner is, assuming a planner has been assigned.
Well, the ground planner is Goblin and the air planner is Conan.
Hey, Goblin. Let's say I have let's say I have 425s on hand with decent seat capability and decent ground strike capability. Though not that familiar with manpads, but we'll be fine. What is the thing you want us to do?
Now that is what I was gonna come back to you. Kai, can you please show the third area, the one in near Tbilisi, like the rough area? What is it called?
The rough area, yes.
Yeah, where the convoy is and where we suspect that facility is.
Right.
Because the way I see it, we have 3 situations today.
Yes.
We got target,
right.
and I'm gonna call them Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, because I'm lazy. Alpha is the primary target, as in the nuclear facility. Bravo is this border outpost, and Charlie is the thing at Tbilisi.
Right.
Now you,
Tbilisi.
Hang on.
Here.
Okay, just explain the thing at Tbilisi, please.
In Tbilisi, that we know that there are 2 convoys setting off. Convoys are sticking to road, and they're both heading northwest. Now, we believe that one convoy is heading towards a SAM site, which we believe is in Mike 74 or Mike 75. We're not exactly sure of what the SAM site is. It has not been emitting. We know that there is definitely an SA-10 at Tbilisi with multiple radars. They have got very wise to us and have now put backups in. We also believe, we're led to believe, that just northeast of Gori is a secure site where the scientist responsible for the enrichment plant and the caretaking thereof is being moved from Tbilisi, where he's just been flown to, and he's going to be stationed in this secure location, which they believe is inaccessible by land or air due to the mountainous region that it sits in.
The
Now,
area
convoy,
of Northeast Gori?
yeah, northeast of Gori is where we believe the site is. Somewhere we believe.
Grid?
Mike 35? That one. I can't pronounce it. Zegudeti?
Zugdidi?
Yeah, that one. We'll go for that one. Now, the convoy that we know the scientist is in a Tiger, which is in the media
You mean
picture.
a Tiger? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That convoy, we obviously know, is going to be very heavily armed. We know that they are going to have AAA. We believe that they're going to have SHORAD. Now, we only have the aircraft we have. If you go down, there is no rescue. You have a cyanide pill in your collar, you will take it. There is no resupply. So when you take off, work out who's got what and what the job is for. We believe our airfields are going to be overrun with a counteroffensive and a massive missile strike. So, we have made sure that there are tankers sufficient for all types of refueling, including a KC-130, an MPRS, and a KC-135. Boom. Now, the 25s, we know that they can't refuel, so if need be, they can take a tank. You have 2 sites that you can take off from. In the north, you've got Beslan and Mozdok. You've got 18s, 25s, 16s, and some AV-8Bs. Sochi, we have got a good mix of 25s, 18s, 16s, possibly a couple of 14s, but obviously be wary. We know that the enemy has updated their capability. The pesky bar stewards in the west have supplied them with J-11s. They've possibly got a couple of flights of F-15s. We believe that they're only Cs, so that may be in our favour. We know that they've got hold of some Jeffs. We know that they've got hold of some MiG-29s and some F-5s. We're aware that they are still bringing out of mothballs the Spitfires. I'm not sure what they're going to do with them, but they've still got them. From history, we know that there is SA-10 sites at Gudata. We also know that there is an SA-10 site on the top of the high mountain peak. Now, we know that there's at least SA2 and above sites are all airfields or around airfields, and that there is a high, very high probability of IR SAMs. Any questions?
How many air threats are we looking to go up against?
Well, we know that they've got at least possibly 8 J11s, possibly up to 8 F-15s, roughly somewhere between 4 and 8 29s, 4 and 8 Jeffs, F5s. We don't believe they've got any helos.
Okay, so up to 24 plus that can directly affect us.
Yes. We also know that they've got AWACS, but we have AWACS as well. Easy comms has been enabled, so that it's possible for people to be able to talk to the tankers. The tankers have been tested today and are working. We've even had tanker-to-tanker refueling.
So to confirm, if we crash, that is it.
Yes. Yes. It is literally a one life because we are abandoning and basically scuttling our airfields when we leave if we get overrun. The closest you're going to be able to come back to is probably Minvodi or Sochi if we have lost what we are calling the Golden Triangle in the northeast.
So we
Anybody unhappy about the airframe situation?
We couldn't just ask Putin to nuke them for us?
Unfortunately, he's petrified that the West comes along and shits on him big style, which they probably will, to be honest. So Sputin, as we're calling him, because obviously for comms reasons we can't call him his real name, so Sputin, or Sputum, whichever one you want to call him.
It's just Rasputin.
Call him Sputum, with an M at the end.
Yes. But at the end of the day, that is the situation. You've got plenty of aircraft. All the stores are there that you can take. You're not restricted on what you can load onto your aircraft. But once you're airborne, the mission clock is running.
So if we take off and we go Winchester, we'll be finding a base to go land at, and that's it.
No, you're jettisoning. You're just ejecting.
Okay. This is a suicide mission.
No, we would like you to come home.
Where to?
Well, that's what I was asking. Where are we RTBing then?
Well, if we haven't lost the Golden Triangle, you can come back to Beslan and Mozdok, but we are expecting an imminent attack there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
We're obviously not going to pull airframes back to somewhere. We would love to give you the opportunity to go back and forth, but this isn't a short flight either.
So basically, getting an A-10 load us of as much arsenal as you can, and then ready for the long haul.
It would be possible.
In about 4 hours, you'll get to the target area and do your rain hell.
It's only 90 miles, not 200.
Right,
90 miles is well within striking range of A-10.
Guys, I'm not the mission planner. I'm just the briefer here. I'm just the messenger.
Cool. So what's our divert
obviously
airbase?
The maker.
General Vody.
Hey, Goblin.
We've got one of our tankers coming out of Minvodi, but currently we moved our aircraft to the closest locations we could, which we thought would assist you. Please bear in mind, both of these aircrafts will have a crosswind when you take off. These airfields, sorry.
Yeah, 10 knots north.
Yes.
Okay. As far as I could gather, we have 3 targets. Mission critical is Alpha, as in the nuclear enrichment facility near the dam. that one goes down. That's mission success. Secondary, we have the outpost at the border, for which I would like you, Riros, and your entire flight to be tasked to that.
I presume not the only thing, right?
Yes, that is your first objective. If you are able to close that, then I would like you to push south and look in the vicinity of Tbilisi. Be cautious when pushing down, and search and engage what you can find. As far as I can see, we have a bunch of SAM threats. So if it looks hairy, don't push further. Be cautious.
Yes.
Yes.
As always, yes.
That is looking north to south down the Vladivostok path. That's the outpost that they have gone and built on our soil.
That looks very S25 OFable.
You
Don't
do
forget they
what
do
you
have-
think is. Yeah, I will give you full autonomy in how you want to handle this.
Yeah. I
I just want you to handle this.
I will
Anybody didn't
arrange
see the
whatever
dam
I can.
and the enrichment site? There it is.
Okay, for the enrichment side, we do have Jeffs, right?
There are Jeffs at Sochi.
Okay. Lasty, how you feel?
You want me to do a cruise missile from Sochi?
If you feel confident enough, I'd like you to put some LS-6500s or equivalent on that facility.
Yeah,
Smash it.
I think I can do that.
And as a backup to that, I would like you, Grump.
Hi.
We do have Hornets, right?
You do
Hello.
have Hornets. You can reload at Sochi.
From where?
Sochi.
Sochi, okay. Okay, you both come from the same direction, fine. Grump, if you could load up on a bunch of GBU-31s and just blast the target. As
Raj,
in
do you have,
with JDAMs.
Raj, do you have target coordinates for me? I was not here for that.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's
Would
a
you-
Tigger.
Kai, would you like to put up the coordinates?
They are
That
also,
is the-
Also in media.
That is only for the small half-round building, not for the big one.
Right, so I want to use this as a waypoint.
If you're able to put GPU-31s, like one on each, and also blast the, I'd like you to put a weapon on each of these. That would be
Like the
swell.
tech hangar and I like the refining facility and
the enrichment facility. Yeah.
Depending on if you feel confident in the distance, and you can do it with only one external tank, you can put 4 weapons. Otherwise, use 2. I'd like you to, because one of each at least backs the other one up. And for that, I would like you two to at least come from 2 different attack vectors, like 90-degree aspect apart, if possible.
Bear in mind that Gudata is an SA-10 site.
Which means you're gonna come in, map of the Earth, stay behind the mountains.
Okay, but what's the SAM threat looking near the target?
We believe from our intelligence that there is possibly a heavy infrastructure of a SAM site there. The worst it can be in is an SA-10. Our intelligence pictures didn't put anything directly on site, but our assets were unfortunately caught and killed before we could get any more recon.
So channel your inner vegan. Very quick lightning pop-up attack.
GBU-10s? Or GBU-31s, rather?
With 31.
Pop-up attack with 31. Okay.
I mean,
You can't toss them,
obviously,
can you?
Command has had a look at it, and as Sputin himself said, well, surely they'll come down the valley, but we don't know whether our opposition will think of that as well. But we can't rule it out that they haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
They'll come down to the dam and then go from there.
Yeah, when it comes to the dam, I would be cautious for IR threats. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put something up there. On the mountaintops themselves, unlikely. Unlikely, yet not impossible. We're talking them.
We're talking Kai.
Yeah, the guy who can get to anything up a slippery slope that vehicles obviously can't make it.
Yes.
Hey, I get EWR vehicles on the roof. We've got Chinooks.
Yeah, airlift in it.
Yeah, airlift.
Not that Tunguska's
So-
are.
It's not
so,
that how
yeah,
that works, but whatever.
Yeah, considering target alpha as in the enrichment facility, Blasty and Grump, if you are able to put weapons on that and destroy it, that would be a mission success. And even better mission success if you come back alive.
So survival is optional. Got it.
Highly encouraged.
Survival's a tertiary.
So how many guys are going air to air besides me?
I'm with you.
Okay, so that's 2 of us.
So we got 2 people for cap.
Okay,
I think you're going to need more than 2 people for camp.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say if there's only 2 people for cap, that means we can have 10 missiles each with Hornets. You don't got a lot of time.
Okay,
So
Grump,
we
you
would have
want to
to
do air to air?
coordinate.
I'll help you.
I can do air to air.
6 more missiles.
Because then I, with Blasty, would do the strike on Alpha with 2 jets.
Remember that the outpost is also a required mission success due to Sputum's anger.
Okay.
Is RV the Great
Outpost
or Bob? What
dealt with.
are they doing?
They are in my 25 flight.
Yeah,
We are with 4.
We're with regular.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, I am giving the outpost and anything south of that to them. They can discern. They will act independently.
As a small note, as we are 4 frogs, we are completely defenseless. So I suspect we need a cap element just dedicated attached to us.
You
Let's see,
haven't
it's a
got
Kai
that many.
mission.
You haven't got that many at the moment, but remember, we have no forward intel, which means if it comes up as an air target, I can give you it. When it comes to ground targets, I can't give you what I don't have.
That is true.
That begs the question: do we have enough people for this mission?
If it's planned and thought out and done tactically, yes.
I'm certain we can get the outpost. I'm like 80% for the enrichment facility and more like 60 to 40 on anything else.
I mean, I've looked at the convoy route. I might be able to snipe it with half my flight, but we'll see when we get there. I think I'll talk through it.
But with only 4 people as cap, that you guys can't spread out all over the place. We will not be able to protect you if you do that.
We'll be concentrated. Yeah. There will be 2 angles of strike. One where Gom is, where the nuclear facility is being struck, and one heading south. As far as I know.
So you do have time on target because that we have made sure that there is refueling in the air for the majority of the aircraft. 25s, obviously, we can't do that for those because it's not physically possible. For the rest of it, the tankers are up there and have been tested. So you can probe and come back for fuel. It's weapons you can't come back for.
The 25s will probably carry a field tank. Then. So we have some time.
25s might want to consider some aspect of seed with you.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll be right back.
it'll be a mix of cast seed and fuel.
So, what numbers of air-to-air fighters are we expecting? Like, do we have any kind of gross estimate of what they received and bought?
Has been debriefed to you already.
We know the types, but not the rough numbers. Like, is it 10 F-15s, 50?
It
2?
has
Well,
been debriefed too.
That was
Yeah, so-
actually part of the briefing.
That is true. If only someone wrote it down. Except I only wrote down the air-to-ground stuff because that's the only thing that matters for me. But
Would
yeah.
you like me to go through it again?
No, I'll give him a short answer. Flyer basically 4 to 8 aircraft of each type.
J11s, J17s, F-15s,
F-15s,
F5s.
J11s, F5s, Jeffs, and MiG-29s.
Okay, I'm back.
Is this mission suitably complex enough for everybody to want to get the teeth in?
I mean, it is very complex.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get the new people in, but we'll be fine, probably.
Well, as I say, there's certain aspects of it are quite easy for some of it.
Yeah. I have full confidence that they will be able to execute the outpost. The convoy, I am not 100% sure, but we'll see. We'll figure something out, and otherwise, it's a good learning experience.
On the note of air to ground, if there are no more questions, I will not be able to command you when I'm in the seat. So whatever you have, say it now.
That is fine.
Because if you call me up on the radio on something that's on the other side of the map, I will not help you.
That is fine. The only real question I have is how much you want about, like, at what level of confidence do I try to engage the convoy at Tbilisi? What do you consider?
Well, the scientist, if we destroy the site, the scientist is the one that had the knowledge to build it. We probably have a single chance to get him, but we do not do it at the expense of pilots.
Okay, then I will see what the area is and probably fall back. Unless the one case where they fail to kill the nuclear site, then I will attempt to kill at least the scientist.
Yep, that is secondary. Anything south of the outpost, secondary.
I would expect fighter aircraft to be at Tbilisi.
I mean, probably SA-10s, SA-11s, and manpads as well, so that's... Yeah.
We definitely know that there is an SA-10 at Tbilisi Airport.
I don't know the terrain well enough. If it has line of sight on it, but regardless, continue.
Yeah, if they've got SA-10s over at Tbilisi covering the airspace there, and if they got any air-to-air over there, we can't help you. That SA-10 will just chew us, just eat us alive.
Yeah. So we'll stay at a range where that should be. I guess we'll bait the aircraft out if we can.
I think the operative word in this case is caution is advised.
Yes,
at
we
all
want
times.
the aircraft and the pilots back.
So Kai, that means you as our eye in the sky will have to be on point when it comes to this. If something comes up, just be there.
Anything airborne, I can tell you about.
Exactly.
Yes, that's all we also need to know. The ground will be fine.
Right, everybody heard that quote, didn't they?
Well, I mean, fine enough. I mean, as in, you can't help anyway, but it can't help much anyway. So
you jinxed it.
There it is.
Did
This
I?
is why we can't have nice things.
Grump, if you want this to take away for somebody else to play with and do a video, you're quite welcome to this, because I think it's going to be a challenge.
Do we have any other assets we could call upon?
Well, you've got Spider up there. Have you tasked Spider to anything?
Well, what's he doing? What's he taking? What's he?
Well, nobody's tasked him.
Spider.
Spoiler.
Spider.
Yes.
What are you feeling like?
What you feel?
Need something to task you with.
Okay, what?
Have you been with the briefing?
I've been here all the time.
You feeling air to ground or air to air?
Where you need me.
I have maybe a suggestion.
Area.
I would leave this suggestion on the head of Conan and Goblin, because at the end of the day, shit rolls downhill, and from us, from command, it drops on them.
That is true, but I mean they can choose to obey by the suggestion or not, right? But whatever.
Okay.
If he takes a couple of towels, perhaps with his cap, and throws them at Tbilisi, we'll know what comes back at us.
That
What are you going to put him
sounds
in?
good.
At 18, because the rest of the stuff is with 18 as well.
How many aircraft? Is the server ready to go up, Spider?
It's up and paused.
We don't actually know how
Wonderful.
many
Is the SRS for the server up?
It should be up.
Is it in media for us to connect to?
Hold on, let me test that.
Are we using
it
the rest
is
today?
not.
That's Spider. I don't know the IP that Spider's running it from.
Oh, it's in GCI data link, I think.
I believe that was Spider's. Yep, that's Spider's. 192.168 is an internal IP address.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that won't work.
That's LAN.
Not that I'm a geek.
You need a WAN
didn't see
address.
that.
Hang on. That is the active IP address.
That's an internal IP address, Spider.
Yeah.
Nobody will reach it.
Your internal active. To check the current IP address of your PC, you can, for example, use IP Chicken, because it will tell you on the internet what your IP is.
Yeah.
Someone try it, please.
192.168 is not routable.
Yeah, I tried, but yeah, it's
If need
axiomatically unroutable.
Right, if need be, the one from the previous week, 194.207.235.139, is up if it's there.
We have six Hornets to work with. 2 at Beslan and 4 at Mostok.
You've also got Sochi.
But also Sochi, yes. But that's just for the east side of the map.
Ritos, you're incorrect. Dox doesn't have the Hornet.
Yeah.
He's got the 16, which is why there's 16s at Beslan and Monstock.
I will be right back.
I said, what am I incorrect about?
You said 6 Hornets. It's only 4 at best.
No, but I said there are 6 Hornets available.
Let's not get bogged down with the words. Leave the people to their jobs, and let's everybody just focus on your own job and stick with what you've been tasked. Spider, that mission, the time in the mission is 0900.
That's what you sent me.
Yeah, I asked. Sorry, I did ask you earlier if you could knock it back to 06.
Okay, so where is all our cap taking off from? God, you guys need high-digit SAMs again.
Okay, so what is the SRS server that we're using?
It's the one that's in GCI data link for me. 9th of October.
I'll have to restart. I don't have high digits.
Got it.
Have you still got the download from last week?
Yeah, I've got it. I just need to put it into
Yeah, I woke up slightly early today, 0400, so I thought I'd start playing. And then thank you to Goblin and the others who have helped test today. We even had Matty along.
For a hot second.
Yeah, he did a sonic boom over the top of a tanker, and it was a sonic boom.
Okay, so do we have all of our cap that's going to be taken out from the same location?
5002, is that the port?
AFM.
Got it.
And?
All right, so what? There's only 6 Hornets?
Yeah, is there somewhere that we're going to rendezvous at if we're all not taking off from the same location?
Yeah, well, let's rendezvous at our tanker.
Okay, where's our tanker?
Your tanker will be taking off just before you. Tankers will be running east to west, our side of the border, north of the mountains.
And then for air to air, is there anyone who can't tank?
So we can all tank is what you're saying.
Except Frog. But we discussed that.
Well, all right, no, just air to air. Everyone who's going to air, all of us can tank, right?
I haven't done it in a very long time, but I can do it, but it'll take a bit more time.
No.
Okay. Because I was thinking the guys who can tank for sure take off from, what is that? The furthest way is what, Sochi? I think is where there's some 18s. And then go from there.
So
Because there's what, 2 18s at Sochi. Let me see. Let me look. I know it's 4 18s in Sochi.
Yeah, but can we cross?
You've got to go north of the mountains.
4 Mozdok.
Is the server back up?
Yeah, it should be.
Perfect.
So, since most air to air, at least 3 out of the 4 air to air guys can tank, I think we should take off from Sochi. There's 2 at Beslin too.
that's why I was asking. We just have
How many of the
blade have all blade flight as cap or something else?
Yeah.
Also, are we not escorting the guys going south?
Have any air to ground that needs F-18?
Riros's team are going to need some form of assistance.
Well, they can wait. I mean, they don't have to take off immediately.
My game crashed.
Depending on the timing of the counterattack on our airfield.
As I say, we've prepared everybody for what we believe is out there. That's all we can do.
Hey guys, I can't play today. I gotta help my dad with something.
Okay.
I'll stick around till when you guys are ready to start the mission up.
If you start the server now, we should be okay.
All right, it should be up now. I'm not gonna unpause it.
Okay.
It's paused.
My game
It's running.
All right, just message me on Discord if you need it reset.
Okay.
What are we taking, Conan?
Let's just everyone go, all the air-to-air go to Mozdot. We'll take off from Mozdot. Hornets.
Like heavy teams, okay.
Do we have any
What?
ground elements coming from Sochi?
Well, Goblin's at Sochi, so I'm going to go with yes.
Are we not escorting the strike package?
I'm not the planner.
I'm not
I don't
asking.
think you need to escort me specifically.
You know you've got 25s going from the northeast.
How exciting is it?
It's morning.
Yeah, there's no twilight though. It's
Alright, all Hornets load up with 9Xs on the wingtips, AMRAMs, and then a center tank.
So full spam ram.
Full spam ram since we all can tank.
$16.
We're gonna need the missiles. I'd go full AMRAM on the 16.
Copy, full AMRAM.
You can tank in the 16, right?
It's tank capable, but the pilot isn't.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't have any fuel on board.
Okay, then I'd go on the 16. I'd go 3 tanks.
Okay, 3 tanks.
oh yeah, we're gonna have to refuel first.
Go ahead and copper off.
Hopefully that didn't break the Hornets.
All right, let's
so
copy. Things back on this
I
thing.
just started,
Copy.
and then, yep. I got it.
Yeah, he's not able to give me a lot of fuel.
Okay,
I'm
what's the
stuck
supply?
at 21%, so we'll have to do a refueling in there.
28 for me.
He can't even fuel me at all. Well, if I can't get my plane in the air, then, yeah, it's -1.
Aye?
Aye!
I bet he's laughing right now.
Yes.
Rearming complete.
And all that means is we can't do the mission, so I don't...
Yeah, I just tried a fresh airplane.
Go ahead and copper off.
Real quick.
All right, let's
What
copy. Things
the-
back on this thing.
No way.
Copy.
Crap.
Does anyone still need me for
Okay,
any
what's the
chats?
supply?
Otherwise, I'm off to SRS.
You are clear to be independent in the east.
Okay,
In the
so
east.
Beslin has 2 Hornets that's got fuel in it.
Yeah,
I
it's...
managed to start it up.
Yep, Mozdok is jet fuel empty.
I'm checking Sochi right now.
Well, if you put a fuel tank on, you've got the fuel from the fuel tank.
That sounds like
Rearming complete.
it sounds so horrible.
It
All right,
does.
Sochi's got fuel too.
Right, I know what's
Okay.
happened, and it's a technical foobar. The tankers have emptied the airfield.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, the tankers have managed between themselves to completely drain the airfield.
It's stole our fuel.
Rip.
You didn't set infinite. Alright, never mind.
All right, everyone, Hornets, go to Sochi. We'll just take off from
Yep.
here.
Everything was tested, barring the tanker. Well, the tankers were put airborne to make sure that their flight path ran, so that I didn't eat Goblin's day up. But it is supposed to be unlimited fuel. But the tankers have obviously drained it before they can resupply, because DCS does a resupply time, doesn't it? See, it's refueling now. It's got 2 tons.
Alright, let's put some things back on this thing.
What, at Mozdok?
Yeah, Mozdok.
Back at Mozdok?
Yeah, it's got 2 tons.
So it's like, what?
It has a realistic refuel time. If you drain it, it takes a little bit to resupply.
So we're going back?
So should we just take off from there? Yeah, let's check. Yeah.
It's got 2 tons of fuel at the moment. The aircraft should have been full. They were drained of fuel. You know, whenever Spider goes away from the keyboard, it always happens, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Of course, always.
So the tankers drained the airfield and the...
Yes. That's
I love it.
Yeah, that's the that's a programming thing. Be way beyond me.
Alright, let's put some things back on this thing. Copy.
Okay, Blasty, on your RP1, I want you to dump all your weapons.
I believe it.
All my weapons on my RP1?
Yes, I got a WMD7 pod with me, so I'm gonna look for the factory and try to put my 2 LS6 500s on that.
Okay.
Do we have an SRS for re or sys flight?
Yeah, it's the same SRS server for everybody.
Oh, frequency.
It's whoever you choose. I'm not telling everybody what to do. I'm giving everybody the autonomy to plan the mission between yourselves.
I'm gonna be here.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be everywhere.
I'm gonna be scared.
You should be.
Conan, are we gonna use SRS? Good push.
Yeah. What, 269, I think is what that's the station there?
Yep.
Roll left. Flight controls.
I cannot get more than 21% fuel. How are you guys?
I can't get anything right now.
Fake.
I'm full, but it's still giving me the unable to comply. So my tanks may be empty.
Well, I've got 6,300 pounds total. So that'll get me to the tanker.
$1,800. That'll get me to the runway.
What are you doing there? Afterburner all the way? Grass tracking?
Yeah, I've got 21% that's in the center tank. That's not enough.
I honestly can't believe it. I spent nigh on 14 hours prepping this.
Yeah.
Bloody tankers stole the fuel.
Go figure.
I have repositioned almost every unit on this map.
Yeah, jet fuel is empty. We don't get any more fuel.
Yes, I know. We've got the gist of that.
No, I'm telling Conan, so he...
Yep.
I guess we're just gonna have to sit here and wait until the base refuels enough.
Yeah, that's an option.
Yeah, just imagine the huge queue of tanker trucks just waiting to enter.
I have honestly got no idea how long it is going to take.
Well, then I guess we take any F-18 we can that has fuel and then just rendezvous with the tanker until we're full.
Yeah, that's an option. I'm ready to taxi, by the way.
I can't even set the tankers to come home.
Well, they won't even start tanking until they get to the specific waypoint.
They're about 5 miles from the waypoint.
By the way, are you hosting the data link?
I would, but I currently mucked something up on the startup. I can't put in my 00 coordinates.
Oh, okay.
This gives me error.
We could try to take off from somewhere else. Or we could have 2 jets at Molotov, 2 jets at Sochi. The 2 jets at Sochi, we just come back to Moscow.
If I had any hair left, I'd pull it out just to make you all feel better.
We can have 2 of us. 2 of us can go to Beslan. 2 of us can go to Sochi. Because the Hornets at Beslan's got fuel.
I volunteer for Beslan.
I go for Sochi with Conan because we can tank.
I have to go to Sochi.
Well, there are tankers from Sochi as well.
What? We have.
I set tankers to run on both fronts, so everybody who needed to could refuel.
I got scared that they also took off from Sochi.
Does anybody know when sunrise is?
It's about 07:30. Have the element of surprise.
Surprise, you're doing this in the dark.
Surprise! You just crashed into a mountain.
I can't put in the coordinates.
I'm gonna put on my MVGs then.
I have. Good thing I don't need helmet mounted sights. I can just use MVGs. Not saying that I want to.
All I get is errors. Even if I want to put in the altitude, I get errors. What is this?
Did you put the 0 in front of the latitude?
I'm putting zeros in there. 00104. Enter. Error. What's this?
What? Still hit a stream your screen for me.
Not easy.
It's in VR.
Then can't help you.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry and scream at the same time.
I'm just gonna instead of naming this JF-17 long distance strike, I'm just gonna rename the stream the technical and logistical difficulties of hosting DCS missions.
Oh.
Indeed. Okay, I'm just gonna have this thing auto-started and just fingers crossed it works.
Okay. All right. I'll go get a cheesecake or get some water or something. I'll be back.
I'm really sorry, guys. I tested absolutely everything I could think of. What else? Oh, for fuck.
I'm ready to check 269er.
Charlie, how come?
The only thing I can do is restart it on my own server.
A-firm, got you to Lima Charlie.
We should look at the nice part. At least we're not fighting Su-57s.
No. This is beyond frustrating. There's 5.3 ton of fuel. Obviously, the aircraft that left the site have put fuel back into the tank.
Conan, what was our interflight?
269.
Jumps up on 269. I've only got Doxy on it.
I'm getting there.
I'm sure.
Comms checks 269er.
Ready to check 42275.
269er got you Lima Charlie.
269.
269er got you Lima Charlie.
Sweet.
Conan, you're double transmitting on both SRS and Discord.
I'm fixing that.
Can stay on Discord as well. So I can monitor it.
Are we still 264 for guard?
Yes, guard's always 264.
Yeah, at least the outer staff can get the alignment going. I will be hosting the data link in a short second. Master and Blink is on 1999.
I'm staving off, or Grump's gonna text you to take off from the start.
Monstock, Springfield 2-3. Lined up on the active and ready to roll.
Flyer up and ready. I'm almost there. Lead, do you have data link radio set up? Yeah. You forgot, didn't you? See, what happened was, is that thing that we've discussed it. That thing that happened? Yeah. Yeah.
The technical and organizational burdens of hosting DCS missions.
Yes, unfortunately I can't do anything about it because I'm not hosting it.
Yes.
Indeed, we have a spy on our frequency. Oh, God.
I am Fabergas.
There is a place we can hide from him. There's only Hornet to do it.
Well, consider I've been working on this since 4 AM.
2, up and ready. One's taxi.
I'm launching from Mazda.
Oxy will be now known as 4.
Yeah, what number of designations do you have for us, Conan?
That's a good question.
Auto stuck complete.
Grump your hopes down.
I hope you down.
He's just happy to see you.
No, I don't know whether it's a server side thing.
Well, I'd let you know, but it's black outside, so I can't tell you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, somehow my hook came down.
Sorry, I was expecting it to be server side.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have happened. I didn't push any buttons near it.
It's going to be one of them nights. I've spent so much time on this. It's just going to be one of them nights.
We have a tack hand for the tanker by chance.
You do. Let me.
It's not a briefing, is it?
No, I've got them all written here. You're on a drogue system. The closest one to you is Texaco, and that should be on X-ray 3. It's a KC-130. He's currently 288 for 15, heading your location.
03 X-ray?
Yes.
Yes.
That is a Hercules tanker.
Yeah, where's the MPRS?
MPRS is... Well, he's south of you.
Yeah.
He's currently at 162 for 9. And he is Arco, and he is on 01 X-ray. Radio frequency 255.
Oh God!
Something happened.
Nothing happened. Okay.
Oh God.
Like what?
We lost someone?
Our first blood.
Oh.
No.
Magic Flyer wind check?
Oh.
Blasty, we're ready to taxi.
No. No.
Oh, we lost our team lead. Every man for himself.
Remember, this is real life.
If he didn't take off, we haven't lost him. He can jump in another jet. He hasn't taken off.
Okay,
If it's a server issue, that's beyond his control.
It was an act of God.
Arco 1-1, Springfield
Yes.
2-3, requesting rejoin.
Yeah.
Grump, your tanker is currently at 16,500, indicated airspeed of 310 knots.
Go ahead and taxi directed.
He is in your 7 o'clock, 147 for 6.
Cool.
That's the MPRS.
The TACAN seems to not be
Arco should be 01 X-ray.
You said 03.
That was for the KC-130. You asked for the MPRS?
Yeah, and I said disregard.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the disregard.
Okay, roger. So, yeah, TACAN's not working. If I have a 03, and that should be the KC-130, correct?
It should be yes.
Traffic was 251.
Tried X-ray 4, but I don't think it'll... X-ray 04. Or 04 X-ray. You're coming up behind the KC.
Am I heading in the right direction? Heading 075.
080, 4 miles. He's
Pablo, I'm waiting
currently
for you.
at 13.
Taxi, I'll follow you.
He's 13 and climbing slowly at 200 knots.
Tesla traffic, taxi to runway 28.
Social traffic. Second flight is good.
Correct course 104. Tanker is at 15,000.
Social traffic second flight entering the act of 06.
I have his lights on.
You should put them on as soon as you contact him.
I got him radar locked, I see him.
Dusty, run them up. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, he's going pure lights off.
He should light up once you tune in. Or sorry, I'll correct that. He's supposed to light up when you join him. Nice reflective light from you.
Yeah.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Right,
Give it full right stick. Full rudder, full right stick, and if you have toe brakes, use them. Don't overdo it though. When you get enough speed, you'll roll to the right. Make sure you don't hit your wing.
Go in the middle.
How copy? Yeah, I copy. Yeah, that was wild. I know, I was full rudder and it didn't do jack. I thought I hit my high sensitivity switch.
Maintaining runway heading.
Has he replied to you
I've
yet?
got eyes on you, I'm orbiting overhead as Angel's ready. Okay.
Yeah, confirm you said this is Arco, right?
Yeah, I will confirm and double check.
Ready for pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Talk to me. Name return pre-contact. Definitely close enough. not where he needs to be yet.
Yes, he's supposed to tank as soon as he's taken off. He did this afternoon.
Okay.
Reporting rejoin.
Sorry, I am getting frustrated with that. Right, no, he's Texaco. Arco was the other one I sent you to.
Texaco, Q1, Springfield, Q3, requesting rejoin.
Springfield 2-3. Texaco 2-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 17,000 at 210.
What's the TACAN freak for the tanker? Unknown at this time, Kai is still negotiating with the tankers.
Which you want MPRS, don't you?
Yes, sir.
34 pre-contact.
Clear contact.
You want Arco? Okay, Arco. It should be Arco 1, which is X-ray 05. Awesome, thank you.
Grump, please tell me you've had some joy.
Confirm, going up to the basket now.
Good lord, that basket drops out of sight quick from the lights, doesn't it?
Slack of flag, turn right, 090.
090. Are you on SRS?
RSRS, summer.
I'm here.
Okay.
For what we do, this is good enough.
Okay.
Alright, Conan's airborne. 2, visual.
Vessel traffic, Doxy taking off, runway 28.
Alright, I'm turning right to 090. Understood, lead 2, I have a worrying amount of big birds just looking at me. Oh, that's not good. I have like 8 big birds, hawk sights, search radars, clamshells. Yeah, I see them. That's fun.
Core is in air. Holy shit, I almost crashed.
Well, that's a new radio call.
Yeah, in the meantime, whilst we wait.
Lead contract 350 or 300.
To hear what's going on.
Yep.
Your fuel simulator.
Please repeat. What's the contract speed? I'm speeding up. I'm gonna hit 300.
Contact. Break away, break away, break away.
Understood.
You're taking fuel.
And one of you also
Lead 2 tankers are at Angel 17. Copy that, Angel 17. got our tanker on tacking end. We are 84 miles away from it.
Return pre-contact.
Confirm tank attack hands, 5 X-ray, break, flyers, spike, 11 o'clock, Big Bird. Flyer, defensive.
The double is 251, right?
Sorry, say again, double 251.
Is it
Flyer defending SA-10.
26, global is 264.
This is fuck up.
Flyer, missile defeated.
You guys just flew straight into enemy airspace, that's why you got engaged.
That got the blood pumping.
Nice.
Roger, Alpha en route.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Fuck.
Return pre-contact.
Lead, be advised, we are currently overflying enemy territory, expect mantats. Couldn't get engaged, yep, I'm turning north.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Do you have wake turbulence on?
Leads to
Yes, there is.
I'm defensive right now, give me a second.
I thought that was a Jamaican rapper then.
Tally, missile in the air, defeated. Yep. I'm coming out, I'm out of burner, I'm turning towards the tanker. Roger, could you confirm TACAN as 5 X-ray? 5 X-ray. I don't have contact. I've got him at 85 miles. Do you have visual on me? Yep, I got visual. Roger, do you want me to rejoin on you, or I'll come I should just keep pushing towards the tanker. Is it night? I'll come to you.
Alright, Grumpus transfer complete.
As an administrative note, my flight will be jet flight.
Roger.
Okay, reset.
Yeah, they took cycle flight.
Flyer, what's your speed? Speed is 324. I have 2 red contacts, 12 o'clock. Hold.
Being a little spastic here for a second. Yeah. It's so much. Oh, that sucks.
There is 0 air-to-air contacts.
Alright.
Good.
All beans.
I don't like air-to-air contacts.
That's because they shoot you down.
You are right.
Yeah, it's ready.
You know, I like how this morning I've been talking all about, oh, I'm gonna fly the A-10 and I still end up in a Jeff anyways.
You could have insisted on being in an A-10. I wouldn't have said no.
Yeah, but I saw the mission plan and I was like, yeah, that's... Jeff probably will be the more suitable aircraft for this.
Lead 4, do I have permission to go refuel at Texaco 11? Yes, if you need a refuel, do it. Okay, thank you.
Come on, go back down. Oh, now it wants to work?
I got the tanker at 38 miles away.
You put any answers?
Like KC-135s, jeez.
Oh, I keep forgetting to mute the mic before it's all.
I'm having radar issues. It's not working as it's supposed to.
Just a note for everybody, if you've got your lights on, you are a higher target.
Okay.
Flyer, I think it's the one that's directly in front of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
What up?
RP1?
Should I say here? Yeah. You stay low. Go for RP1. Make sure there's nothing in between you and it, as I know.
Do you have a call sign for him? Arco 1-1. Okay, yep, I got him locked. I'm dropping down to him right now.
Missile launch.
Conan Grump, can you confirm that you have your data link on?
I have my data link on, yes.
Both pages?
Yes, both stages.
And IFF on?
IFF is on.
Yeah, that is Goblin outski. Dead. Gone.
What happened?
I couldn't see the ground, and it's dark.
Lead to frequency to contact is 255. 255.
Does the Jeff not have night vision?
Prime. It does, but I'm stupid.
Oh, Goblin.
Meaning primary target cannot be completed, thus mission failure.
Oh, what would I give to be able to see the basket?
I mean, if you're in an F-18, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, it lights up for you when you've got your refueling probe out.
There's a big difference between should and are.
Oh, if you're in the right place, it lights up beautifully. It's like a helper.
Yeah, there's a bright floodlight that comes out when you have your probe out. You can't see it. That means you're in the wrong position.
Could you drop the lock, please? Buddy F-18, Angel 17.
Jeff 2 now Jeff 1 have deployed all missiles. I'm defending very hard. I am Winchester and out of fuel.
Roger, your nearest tanker is...
I can't tank. I didn't take the nozzle. It was a one-way trip.
Oh. Why didn't you take the nozzle?
Because it was a one-way trip anyways.
It wasn't. You got a chance to get out.
I can still kind of get out. I have minimal fuel. I can fly out to friendly airspace.
So our main strike package to take out is damn.
Conan, could you stop blocking me up, please? It's annoying.
Snafu.
So are we all RTB then?
Well,
Wait, did none of the missiles hit?
no.
Oh, okay.
They got destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Took them down.
They came down straight in front of a SA-10.
Okay.
Shame. Well, I'm gonna see if I can lip pump then. What's exfil?
Clear the border north and then west. You need to go pretty much north for 20 miles. I'm not quite sure which pass Riros is heading to. I think it's the wrong one. Do I need to do more of the planning and give you guys the job of just flying?
No, I would be perfectly fine if I could come back, but I'm dead. Dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
It's dead, Jim. Dead.
My face
dead
got smeared on the mountainside.
the destruction of enemy air defenses. Dead.
No, like
exactly like that. Dead.
No, like 1-800-235 dead.
Oh,
Remember, Kai, plans only survive first contact.
Yes, and I think Riros is heading for the wrong path.
Well, we'll see what he does.
Yep.
Psycho checking
It's
in.
got a mark on the map. They even put their own mark on the map down, so... Yourself then.
Psycho
664, Roger, checking in.
You forgot to put it through. Oh, it's a day of foo bars.
Isn't
Partner
it?
just, partner just, well, prepped an order to go for the supermarket for delivery tomorrow. There's only one problem. If you don't send it, it don't come. And tomorrow we're having the boiler ripped out and replaced.
I do not like to look at that picture. I'm gonna
Top.
head back towards the east.
Are you looking at my screen?
Oh, I'm looking at my SA page.
Oh.
I've got all of these hostiles.
Yes, they all popped up when the enemy flew in. Well, when their enemy flew in.
And,
Who was their enemy? Me?
Yes.
Why me? I didn't do anything. Nothing even happened.
You flew into enemy, their airspace is protected.
Yeah,
Like-
but it's not like I hit any of the targets. I only dropped some missiles.
At least you're back on home turf.
Psycho to Magic.
Psycho
Magic, go ahead. Could you give us a small air threat picture?
All the air threats.
There are multiple MiG-29s and just roughly numbering 8 aircraft, all patrolling the border. Plus this aircraft to your location is 60 miles and a southwesterly location.
They already have me.
Copy that. Where is the closest friendly cab?
The dead Jim. Where's that? The dead Jim. Closest cap is currently Grump, who is at the moment looking like he's going to engage a target. MiG-29 in ahead of him.
Copy that. Thank you very much.
70 miles.
John, you're on freak.
Goblin, just jump in another Jeff.
Now that would be ungentlemanlike.
Not only that, we're not supposed to rearmor and refuel, so. So once I land, it's I think that's it for me too, right?
No, you can rearm refuel at Sochi, but you obviously got to get to Sochi. The idea was no suicide runs. That was the plan. Roger, go to MiG-29.
That was the plan, huh?
Yes, the whole thing was to try and let's be more preserving of our airframes and lives, and not go fairball.
Well, we had a plan.
It just didn't work.
Well, it would have worked if I hadn't smeared my face across the mountain.
Yeah.
don't know the Jeff, so I've got no idea what the NVGs are like.
I didn't have it on because I'm a dum-dum.
Oh.
Night flying isn't something I do regularly.
Alright. Back on 269.
If you want some funny comms, just listen on 36 FM.
Magic Cap. Cap Magic, go ahead. Give me a vector, where you need us. You need to vector 113 for 9097. 113 for 097, got it.
Got it.
Lead, I have 29 locked. Do I have permission to Fox 3?
Do it.
Roger, Doxy.
Also looks like we've got enemy aircraft heading for one of our tankers, Grump.
Alright, well they're gonna have to take a number.
Yeah, roger. Doxy, you've got a hostile aircraft on the nose.
At 3600?
Yeah, splash. You're going to need to vector 283 for 34.
283, 34, okay.
Jeff at 36,000 is about to intercept tanker. Grump, you are the closest shooter. If you can recommit at 110 for 20, target is at Angels 36.
Copy.
Doxy, you've also got a fighter coming at you from 180.
Yeah, noticed.
Lead, I would push 090. Yep, I'm already turning that way.
Fox 3.
I'm getting spiked. Yep, get me too.
Fox 3 times 2.
A jet locked, but it's not the right one.
Roger, fighter's currently standing cold.
Can't be of any worth, can I at least send a few talks, isn't it fucking?
Yes, yeah, by all means.
Oh, can I hop in your reel after I land?
You can if you survive.
Or even if I don't survive?
Any word on the strike package?
All we're gonna do now is just love
they failed.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
We can actually be useful. Yes.
And we will actually have fuel.
Doxy, I have a lock on Jeff. Do I have permission to fire it? Jeff is at 700, 800.
Let's fire.
Clear.
What's not available? Pulse?
Your talks are available, that's fine. Just everything else is available.
I'm just gonna have to remain defensive until somebody can hit this guy.
Doxy splash.
One down. Doxy, next closest fighter is at 226 for 8.
We're to the west of you and a long way off. But we're on our way though.
7 or 8?
Angel 7 is hot.
Okay, copy, Fox 3.
Fuel state 1.5. Gonna be close.
Doxy splash.
Psycho Flight is musical.
Oh, that's a mountain! Oops.
At least Jeff went in as it went out. Splashed on a mountainside.
I don't know whether the left fish is right here. Need, could you translate? What?
Magic, I have a target right underneath me. What is it?
Hostile.
Hostile, copy. Do I have permission, Fox 3?
It's Fox 3.
Doxy, Fox 3.
From Fox 3 on target, heading towards my direction.
Yeah, closest target on the nose is hostile. I think he's got a missile out. Psycho Flight, Doxy. Doxy's currently engaged with a hostile.
Am I?
Copy that.
Doxy, you've got another hostile fighter at 058 to 10. 18,000 descending.
18,000, okay. Doxy, I have lock, Fox 3. Doxy, splash.
Oh, crap.
Got a full orange, haven't we? Lime.
Oh, you must have the line. I am completely lagged out. Anybody else? I'm not. I lagged for a second. Kai, yes, you must have lime. That's important. Make sure she gets the lime. Yes, the lime is important.
Core, I have a target locked at 6,000 feet. Do I have permission to fire?
Let's fire.
Yes.
No, damn it.
Need 2, data link shut.
Already had a missile out on him.
What flyer?
Doxy splash.
Okay, everybody, there's this thing with SRS can only have one person speaking, so wait and listen before you transmit.
Alright, well, Grump just
Okay,
shot on...
let's see Winchester.
Yeah, I'm Winchester too, because we all shot the same.
Yep.
Lead, I was saying we have
yeah,
2 contacts heading for Sochi on data link. Yep, I see him.
Doxy's done the best he can on his own.
Doxy wasn't alone! I was right there! What the actual fuck? Whatever, I'm going home.
Magic Cap lead.
Cap Magic.
Hey, I've got 3 contacts on data link behind us. Are you able to confirm what they are?
They're hostile aircraft that have put out good assets that have just taken off. Heading to Sochi does have SAM net. All Northern Triangle bases are open.
Okay, so you wanted to keep going the way we're going to the frogs?
Yeah, keep going towards the frogs. If they get a hit, it'll be a partial mission. At the end of the day, the mission did not run as it was supposed to, which is on my head. I tested everything I could. I don't know, other than a technical screw-up with the tankers taking all the fuel, which I've never seen before in my life.
I've never seen that before either, so yeah.
I just wanted to start them off realistic, taking off from the ground, rather than everything starting in the air.
See what?
Tankers nicking all the fuel from an airfield.
The more you learn, the more you know.
And in this game, I never stop learning.
Yeah,
It's just a shit show of a mission now.
So what happened?
Well, the tankers took all the fuel out of Mozdok, so half the cap wasn't able to take off from there. So we had 2 elements of cap be able to take off, dissimilar aircraft, and away from their friends. Strike went in. Unfortunately, there was a minor collision between terrain and Strike. 1 lot of weapons were away and got intercepted.
So we're doing as well as the actual Russian Air Force. Maybe even a bit better.
Who knew we were doing it actually realistic?
Yep. Super realistic.
Hyper real.
All
It's
the
just
real.
frustrating. I've spent an awful long time trying to get this right, and for those tankers to nick all the fuel.
Kai, is it your fault for our mean and paltry execution?
I mean, part of it is a question of why do we have aircraft that thought he was on his own engaging aircraft when he had backup launching on the same aircraft?
I only realised you were about to launch when you... I got the... damn it. I wasn't listening to your flight comms at that time.
Okay. Well, for whatever reason, one of the cap fighters, Doxy out here, thought he was all alone. And he had an F-18 right next to him. What's up, Anaki?
Yeah, my fault.
I got 2. I'm gonna scrub
Okay.
Okay, so we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
One of the tankers got hit by a Jeff.
He deserved it. After nicking all the fuel, he deserved it.
Yeah, here's the problem. He's currently leaking all that 1,000 tons he's nicked.
Yeah. That can't be helped.
At least it's not going into the water system of the USS Nimitz.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's a bit scary.
Psycho flight running into outpost.
Well, at least we might get Putler happy with the outpost thing.
Lusty, if you want to help him.
I think we've also lost one of the strike. The toads. No, we haven't.
Jesus, excuse me, sorry guys.
At the moment.
I am wholeheartedly-
Nice.
They're all deafened. I can be mean behind their backs.
No, we don't be mean behind backs. We
wholeheartedly
don't do
believe that I am allergic to this state.
So, how thick were the actual air defenses?
Not that thick. My
Thick with a
screen is
Q.
currently...
So, there were some manpads at the bridge? No, there weren't. So they could have done a canyon run.
Yeah.
ILS, but ILS. Have tech.
So, one of them hit the terrain, the other one cancelled?
No, the other one launched, and
Oh,
his
and it was
missiles were intercepted.
Guy, if we are scrubbing the mission anyway, we could do it in a Harrier or two. The two of us.
I'm not quiet because I spent since 4 AM this morning a mixture between looking after my girlfriend because she was ill and building this mission, and me and Goblin, spent half the afternoon with Doxy testing the defences to make sure you could actually get in. And it all went peaked on when the tankers took fuel. I don't know how they siphoned it out the aircraft.
Well, they probably paid off a couple of crew chiefs. And they used a hand pump or two. Please tell me our air defenses didn't get destroyed at Sochi. Oh, they got destroyed at Sochi. By a couple of Harriers. That's great. It's like we don't even have air defense.
What air defense doing?
It's embarrassing. It's just dying. Well, Goblin, I guess it's up to you now. You have to fight 3 Harriers. Plus a couple of Spitfires that are going for the other tanker. So.
What a waste of my time it's been. It just didn't go as planned.
Well, look at the nice part on my stream.
I think it's just a couple of tweaks. I really do. I think because of DCS is what DCS is, just a couple of tweaks and we'll get it.
Look at this nice part. Look
It's
at
just frustrating that it's just I think we're on the wrong channel, Karen.
Kai, could you repeat, please?
Said it's a bit of a shit show for the night.
Oh,
for everybody's night.
Honestly, it's worth it just for this view I have with Conan.
And we're losing people left, right and centre by the look of it.
We lost.
Yep, true.
Yeah, we lost one of the froggies on Discord. But he's still up on light.
Do I not have gun ammo? What is this? Stole my gun.
The same guys who stole our fuel.
What the fuck? Couldn't keep their hands away from the fuel. They also took my bullets.
Just build one area.
Reassuring.
Fine.
Did the Froggies actually manage to kill everything down there?
No, they haven't killed everything. I believe they've made a good dent.
Flyer
just started a right hand turn. Don't want it.
Two states to
1.9er. Yeah, mine's 8.4.
I love the view though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was great.
and lost another.
What have you just
Anchor?
lost, Grump?
Yep, we lost two toads.
What two?
I would assume CFIT, because they have anything killed them.
Manpads, SA-14, Strela 3. Oh no, I'm sorry.
It just said that they died and crashed.
Oh, yep.
Altitude. Altitude.
I wouldn't be doing what they're doing, but it's brave.
They're getting shot down by bullets.
Oh, well, I'll do it too.
They're also talking in a foreign language on 251.
Probably the A-18C laptop.
The second Spitfire spitting flames. Flight. Oh yeah. That's cool.
What's that?
The Spitfire's exhaust is actually on fire.
Yeah, it does that.
I didn't know it does that.
Spitfire is known as the Spitfire for a reason.
I thought it was just a cool name. I didn't know it actually was Spitfire.
No, it's fire.
The exhaust from the Spitfire is literally about 8 inches long from the cylinder.
Yeah, it's a straight pipe. It doesn't have any sort of cats or...
It's got
Doxy,
no
help me out
choke.
here.
No, it's
Double.
got no choke, no nothing.
That's why it's so loud. the language sounds so weird.
Roger.
Rears is just doing a show of force right now over them.
They just launched two missiles and taken out a vehicle. Was the initial target too hard? The dam, the enrichment one?
No, it's just that we only had one asset pass to strike it, so the level of failure was very high if something went wrong.
Yeah. I think that and 4 targets on an outpost.
I think it also has to do with, again, I was asking if we have enough bodies to...
Altitude.
Talking about between 4 and 8 ship of each type of aircraft. No, more good than even air cover. Air covers. No strike.
Yeah, there wasn't that many, but I didn't want to...
I mean, at any given point, there was probably like 8, 9 targets in the sky.
Yeah, there was... If the aircraft had come in, if the strike aircraft had managed to come down the valley, they'd have got the target and they'd have egressed, and that would have been that area completely mopped up. That didn't happen as a result, obviously. The cap came up and messed with you.
Grumbug files.
Gordon, wanna land at Mossdock, deliver some fuel?
Yeah, we can either land at Mossdock or Beslin. Like, we're flying right over Beslin right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's right over us. Or, like, we're right over it.
We could try to do a tactical approach, like just dive on it and try to make the landing within a 2-mile radius.
Right.
Yeah, it's daytime, so we can see it. Nice. So, wanna try it? If you don't mind, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
It was fully light in about an hour and 10.
Magic. I just had two red blips come up on my data link.
Yeah, they're F5s, they're miles away, the artifact are for you.
Okay.
Have they taken out the bridge? Or the
Outpost.
Striker reports the outpost is nearly destroyed. One tank and the building itself remaining. There is no more long-range threats.
Yeah, there's just 2 vehicles
on this side of the mountain.
Yeah, and pretty much the outpost is gone.
Okay, we're all. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and land, I guess.
Yeah, not my finest hour.
Nah. Like, I mean, I think like one of the things we already said is the tankers took all the fuel, which I've never seen before, and I've got multiple training missions set up where tankers take off from an airfield. And I've never seen that happen.
No, neither have I. I wouldn't believe it unless I saw it, to be honest.
Yep.
I'm gobsmacked.
So I think that was one, I mean, that was a mess up that's technical that, hey, is what it is.
It's just frustrating. I mean, me and Goblin spent hours testing this, along with Doxy as well.
Let's say hours, more like an hour.
We were 2.5 hours. Yeah, well, I've done with 3 people, nearly 9 hours. That's me who's testing, I've done the thing. Okay, I
did like the 1990 ball. I really did.
I would think extra people went out of fuel before they went up.
Yeah.
Like Trump was forced to tank.
Player took final 2-7. Who crashed?
Nobody crashed. The fire take a hawk.
Ooh.
Yeah,
The model for the Spitfires is nigh on indestructible almost.
Not this one. His engine's dead and
Oh, don't you straighten up when you land?
Not in this thing. I know it can take the abuse and it kind of likes it.
Have you ever heard of BDSM?
Yeah, and this jet is into it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Plus, I kind of have to give it stick to keep it on direction because the rudder thing. All of it.
You're talking about how rugged the landing gear was.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's finally bailing out. The plane was dead for a while, man. Why did you wait until now to bail?
He's British.
Why, you was contemplating whether or not you wanted to go down with the ship?
Well, that's what we do. Stiff up the lip.
Yes. Wait until the plane was.
How did you still get up?
Still around for me. Yeah, plenty of space. I'm not around.
It's still reasonable.
Is the wind actually 10 knots or is it something like 25 knots?
No, it's 10 knots.
Yeah, it really it doesn't feel anything like 10 knots. 10 knots because the ultralight gives me half the direction of the plane. This is certainly something like 10 knots. At least on the ground level.
Level 8, 10 knots. Trust me, I've checked it, double checked it. Triple check me down. It's just like everything else.
Something you can't do right between side of the game, I would calculate swing because with the ultralight, 10 knots crosswind is not only doable.
Oh yeah,
acceptable.
yeah. I was working an airfield that they're not a piece of fish. But when I looked at the smokestacks on these, smokestacks are horizontal. But it's only 10 knots. It's like, what the hell? I turn it down and the smoke goes vertical. It's like I haven't done anything.
But yeah, I've noticed before as well that a little bit of wind, it sometimes just decides to flip your aircraft over. But yeah, last time it was 5, that still happened to me. Like there was, everything was fine, there wasn't being pushed to the side, and as soon as I did like 1 meter off the ground, it just flipped over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
the same happened with me and Conan today.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it hasn't changed the mission at Spider's End because he checked it all.
No, I do believe it is actually 10 knots, but there's just something weird going on.
Yeah, I'm literally just jumping to the original mission file to check it. And
In the briefing, it does say.
yeah, 10 knots, 182.
Could it be a mod that Spider is running and doesn't realize it's affecting it?
I mean,